this breakfast for lunch. This dinner for breakfast, bro. What that dinner for breakfast? That childishness. What's up, y'all? Best of the best. Okay, where we at? It's a small element. Put it on the high one. Okay. Damn. Yes, put it low. It don't need to be that high. But you can put it as high. The smoke won't clear. That art. My friend, what are you making? I am making pancakes. Would you like some? Yes. Yes, I do like Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD is awesome. Everyone says that I remind them of Juice WRLD. And I can understand that, you know. He was a big inspiration in rap. He was a big inspiration for rock stars all around the world. Every kid, everyone around loves Juice WRLD. I love Juice WRLD, man. You know, you can go to Juice WRLD. I go to Juice WRLD for it's for feeling thing. When you have feelings and you just want to be in that feeling, and you're feeling like that, or it's like a bridge way for love. Juice WRLD is a bridge way for love. And depending on depending on which type of Juice WRLD you want to listen to, and depending on what mood you are in, that's what it is. Right now, yeah, let me know about Juice WRLD, but as well, I love it here, man. You like Armed and Dangerous by Juice WRLD? You say you gotta go to sleep. Good night. Party's going down, you dig? Sure. But this is the reason. Unreleased juice, sometimes. I'm the best. I appreciate it. Sometimes. But often other times, I understand why the rap game is like this. You know, everyone's blinded by, oh, we need to get this money because we need money, everyone needs money to survive. But when you realize that that's non-existent, that money is not it, money's not the answer, because that organization method they put onto us is a curse, because that shit don't mean nothing, because everything is not supposed to have any value on it. Nothing has a value on it. When lightning strikes down on our earth and it creates fire, what caused that? No one paid for that to happen. So why do we have to pay for the electricity we use in our homes? Why is it that we have to pay for the heat that we have? And fire you can make fire for free. You can make fire naturally. It's a natural substance. A natural chemical. A chemical change. Because that composition of that wood or that flame burned. Now, in the song that I make every day by Keith Lowe, Keith Soul, Boba the Centurion, me. I speak on my money at the end of the chorus. First thing I think of is that now I get my money every day and I'm going to pray. But when I pray and I make a plan and I get that money, and Zeus, that's up to my dog. When I pray and get that money every day, make a plan, I pray that it can happen, and we will need everything for one thing, and that's that peace. Better keep your peace, better keep it reach, let them demonstrate what it means to be a leech. But it's not no one's fault, because everyone has that inside of them. When you look inside yourself and you know that need, because everyone needs something, everyone needs that. But everyone needs the opposite effect. Everyone needs that. So when this system that changes, and it will arise, we will know why things are the things they are. And I don't know. These are just my speculations from me. But I know from what I heard, quote unquote, money is the root of all evil. But that root of all evil coincides with greed, leeching, gluttony, and the things that people will do for money. And when they say for the love of money, gotta get that money, man. Gotta get that money, man. But when that love of money hit, you hear the message nowadays what people will do for money. What will you do for money? What would you do for money? What would you do for money? Me, I'm giving that money away. I'm giving that money away, but only for what I suffice to need, because I have gratitude for what I have today. This is why that I'm in a position I am today when I don't have $1. I have $1 to my name. I have $1 to my name because I had a rule for myself, and I had a rule for myself. Always keep something. But that something that I kept is something more valuable than any aspect, is the peace. I keep my peace. I keep my peace and I stay in reach, and I always acknowledge gratitude for where it's given to. Gratitude is granted. So, with that being said, there's more things. I don't have every single answer, okay? But I do know what I know. And what I know is I'm probably one of the only ones, okay, that this definitely is more surprise to me than anyone almost. Because I didn't have the faith into myself. When I'm cooking pancakes. I didn't have the faith for myself to believe it when I first heard it myself, because it sounds too far-fetched for anyone else to hear, for everyone else. But I believe in myself, and then I know who I am. I see it in my mind all the time in my dreams. I know who I am. It's the same entity. There's no such thing. It's what you make it. It's what you make it. It could be good to someone. It could be terrible to someone. Or you could take it how you take it. But either way it goes, you have to take it. You don't have to be there. You don't have to like it. But you have to take it, accept it, and run with it. And be grateful for it. And be grateful for it. And let go. Learn to let go. Learn to let go of all that anger, hatred, madness. And look at yourself and look at your decisions. This is what life is about. And this is why I've been here to tell you. Been here trying to tell you. If you really, I know you're listening. Because I can hear you. And feel you. Now, this mission that we are on all together. I'm cooking pancakes and you can have some. This mission that we are on all together. It starts with inside yourself. So what I mean by that is I don't understand what other people are knowing. I don't understand what other people are knowing. But I do understand some people they're waking up and they're figuring out faster and day by day, night by night. But I know a lot of things. I will keep my humility. But the humility that I don't need to keep but do, there's a battle within that. I am known, yes. I have notoriety. But this greed for everyone, and that is the clear reason. This greed from everyone and these curious questions about everyone. Okay? Everyone, I don't have it. I don't have it. People still ask me to this day if I have it for them. I don't. And that's the reason I explained it before. It's for that tranquility and that peace that I keep. And that change that I need. It's the only logical reason. Why would I want all the money, the money and the riches in the world? That's basically a devilish act. That is the opposite effect. I will give that back in an instant. In an instant, unless I will earn it myself. But still, even with that, it won't work because my karma effect upon myself will bring it right to the universe to what I need to do. And the proof is inside the TV shows and anime, movies. All of those correlate to me. And I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting. They correlate to me because everything in this time is happening. And when everything in this time is happening like this, and I'm broadcasting it right here because it's supposed to be broadcasted, okay? And I have no shame in it. And the reason I have no shame in it is because I'm not a follower. I'm a natural born leader. And I can speak my mind. I have an open mind and I can speak. My mind is so open. When you have an open mind and you don't worry about any other trends, you are the trend. I am the trend, okay? I am the trend. I am the one that does this. I'm the one that does this. That's me. I'm him. Oh, he lost. I'm changing. I'm him. But that was me at the whole time. Sometimes I'll be like, look, I'm going to just guess. That's me. And if it win, it win. Because sometimes you can win and you lose. As a child, been in here. That imagination, the imagination I have, my imaginary form. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay? Originator. All of those characters, they know. They can choose me. But in this universal war, I am Liu Kang. But I am rain too. Because when it rains, that thunder and lightning come, and that blah, blah, and then that one. But then Zeus, the god of thunder. Same entity, god of thunder, Zeus is the father. Zeus is not a devilish. But that energy that's free, that Zeus has. Free energy, okay? But that network that costs $5. But then that I got 5 on it. And that tune. That I got 5 on it. But then, when I uploaded that post on Instagram with the Pokemon Gaia and the Nintendo Pokemon. All these notes, this artist that I am, okay? All this inspiration that I know it comes from. But then the rap, the songs I was playing in the back now, okay, it was a Jay-Z song. It was the Pokemon music, but the way it lined up so it wasn't annoying, it geared towards both audiences. And the greatest verses that raps has ever heard. And I dropped multiple of them. Greatest verses that rap has ever heard. And it's been influenced and recycled, but no one really knew until they actually knew. Others made fun of it. Others laughed at you. Laughed at me. But one thing about me, I'm the coldest to ever do this. I'm the coldest. I am the hottest. I am hot and cold. I am red and that blue. I am that magnet that is that pull. That universal pull, the Nagato, the pain, Kunambu, 8, Infinite 888. Everything, almost anything you can name. Almost. Now, every day is a bridge song. It goes to each, it can correlate to each thing. If I play every day, I probably got like more than 10 songs I can play. I have a whole playlist explaining on why I am that savior and that rapper. But it's more to it. It's way more to it. And right now, look, okay, it's 2 people in here. But everyone started leaving because I started talking about how I am that successful and how I am that. People get scared at that. But that it's an infinite loop. And I knew I was the one when I made that infinite loop. When I said if I had $1 million for every time I had $1 million. No, if I had $1 million every time I didn't have $1 million, I'll have $1 million. If I had $1 million for every time I had $1 million, I'll have $1 million. That is an infinite loop. Then more things started to come up on the natural. When things started to come back to you as karma, my karma is that infinite loop. It's the infinite loop. But it's not even that. It goes way deeper because, listen, I explained the anatomy of an atom comparing the force of an explosion from the sun all the way into the universe is being stretched because a nanosecond is one of the fastest time measurements. But I used the equality from the force of an atom size comparison to the explosion of a black hole. Now, in a black hole, it can be the same size as an atom because that size comparison is the same. And that's how you figure out the speed of light travel. And that's the number of how it goes from a nanosecond all the way until it, and that number still keep on going. And how I can explain how I made infinite. I'm just let that say right there. It probably flew over your head, but it probably didn't. Now, a nanosecond versus an atom, the smaller unit measure of speed, maybe. Millisecond, no, nanosecond is faster. And the smaller unit measure of what's around us. Things are made up of atoms, but atoms and Adam. The first being is male. Adam. Atom, the smallest unit measure. But I use a volcano and the popcorn kernel as a comparison too before. Because a volcano eruption. When a volcano erupts, it creates life as well as lava on the ground. But popcorn kernel, and just one small kernel. A popcorn, and that size comparison from an atom and a popcorn kernel is what it looks like in a volcano. From a popcorn kernel to a popcorn. And that size comparison. So now, yes, that white room. And that where that atom and that size comparison is, I am there. And I can go anywhere in any time frame. So that's one reason. There's no time for Risen right now. I'm explaining on why I am the one I am. Okay, this is all from me. This is all my notation. Or this is all from what I'm figuring out and what I see and the influence. But I appreciate everything. Now, and today's what? Today is November 12th, 2023. And saying dates is critical because people all around time can hear this and see this. The way they can hear this and see this from the past to the future and right now, the present. That's why time is non-existent. And I use the analogy. Nagasaki, what a time it no coming back from this is all time we had. Because Hiroshima and Nagasaki and World War II was bombed, and they also had very large fumes, which is still being affected around this area to this day. Maybe today, around this time, that fumes will be subsided. And again, what I mean by that is I really am standing for what I believe in. I really want peace, unity. Did I know that Michael Lyon is my brother? I didn't know that, but right now, it's not too relevant. I don't even know who that is. But I just want to let you guys know. It was something that I missed. But it's okay. If something in my mind that I missed, maybe it's meant to get thrown out. But it was very relevant. But when time ends, time ending is like just saying there's no such thing. It's not 2023, okay? We've been here for way longer. And I know this. We've been here for way longer. But there's a lot of things that is unanswered. And this right here, this distraction is trying to distract me from what I need to do. And I don't.